Taiwan has been on alert for these kinds of drills, these kinds of military exercises that were in some way expected after the speech that William Lai, the relatively recently elected president of Taiwan, gave on the National Day last Thursday. Now, the speech itself wasn't particularly provocative. If anything, we've heard him be much more provocative in the past. He really tread the line. He really adopted a pragmatic approach. And it was briefed out to journalists that is exactly what he was trying to do, not trying to anger, not trying to draw the ire of Beijing. But despite that, we have seen these military exercises going ahead, actually for an indefinite amount of time. We don't know when they're going to end yet. Beijing not giving an end date, although they generally do and have done in the past. 9 zones around the island of Taiwan and around Taiwan's offshore islands that are being engaged, the military exercises are being engaged in now by Beijing. And they really claiming in a video released by the PLA, by the Chinese army, that they accuse William Lai of being a separatist, accuse him of undermining peace and stability across the Taiwan Strait because of his views, his political views.
And Yana, how do people in Taiwan feel about all this? I mean, has life changed for them?
That's really the interesting thing when you walk around Taipei. I was walking on the streets of Taipei just a few hours ago, and life really does continue to go on as normal. Most people, of course, are aware that these exercises are happening. They will see them on their news feeds, but people go to work, children play in the parks, people exercise and go on runs. Life really continues as normal. And that's because this is really playing out on a higher level, on a state-to-state level, on a military-to-military level. So if people in Taiwan are noticing it, then why are China really doing this? Well, they're trying to send a signal. They're trying to send a signal to a few different audiences. First of all, to their domestic audience. They want to show that they have the resolve to unify Taiwan with the mainland and to satisfy the people in their country and in the party that want that. They also want to send a message not only to the people of Taiwan, but also to the politicians, to the leaders, the military generals in Taiwan, not to get too close to declaring independence. And they want to send a signal to the wider world, to people in Washington, to people in Europe, not to get involved in what they see as being an internal matter.